Welcome back to Sunrise and Stretch. Okay, this morning we're saying, well, yes, to improving mobility, flexibility, and muscle relaxation through stretch therapy. Now, from a boost in physical health to stress reduction and enhanced performance in everyday activities, physiotherapist Demoy Henry and certified stretch therapist and personal trainer Carlington Sinclair is here to tell us all the benefits to stretch therapy. Welcome, gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here. And our stretchy, Yendi, is on the table, ready to go. You know, some people might hear stretch therapy and think, huh? What may I have to stretch for? What good is stretching? Why does that have to be a part of my life? Tell us about the benefits.
Well, it really depends on the goals that you're going for. For example, somebody's working in the office, constantly on the computer looking down. Those positions can always lead to increased stress, increased tension. So our role is that we'll take you in, we'll do a consultation, we'll stretch you. You know, this will help to decrease the tension, decrease the cortisol levels, and you'll feel a lot better and be able to perform your tasks at work a lot more efficiently.
Yeah, I think it's definitely underestimated, the power of stretching and the mobility and the space it creates in your body.
Indeed.
Suppose I'm not very flexible. Suppose I have hamstring issues. Suppose I have injuries. Can I still come and do stretch sessions, or is this just for the flexible?
No, so that's exactly why I'm here, right? For persons who are actually having that increased tension, sometimes it's more important to have somebody to manually perform these stretches for them so that they can fully relax. Because sometimes if you're actually trying to stretch yourself, you find that you're having some degree of discomfort, you're not able to push through the stretch. So my role is actually to provide that additional pressure in order for you to complete the stretch and to be fully relaxed.
So you'll get relaxed eventually, but I imagine there are some uncomfortable moments that you have to breathe through and work through, especially, you know, I think about, like, you know, I've been in certain positions, like in a hip stretch, for example, and sometimes I feel like I want to cry. Let's talk about how this is related to, like, our mental health and the emotions that we hold in our body that, you know, we can actually help to release through something like stretching.
Right, so even that discomfort that you're feeling, there's a value to it. Because when you're actually undergoing that mild degree of discomfort, the body releases endorphins, and these help to modulate the pain. And in the end, dopamine is released as a reward for you soldiering through that discomfort. And you end up getting the relaxation that you want.
Is that what's happening? Right. Interesting. I know that we're going to get started on some of, you know, the stretches that would happen and take place. And a stretch therapist, I've never heard of a stretch therapist in my life. Tell us a little bit about your role in all of this.
My role is just to perform the stretches. Right. Also take you through a run of relaxation. Because when you go into the stretches, your body is going to get tense. Now, I'm here to talk you through it, keep you breathing through it, and help you to feel much, much better.
Yeah, I'm excited about this. It sounds like it's a good thing. Yendi, you ready for some stretches?
I am ready.
You ready?
I have a lot of back tension with lifting the
There
baby.
you go.
So I'm looking forward to the stretch.
Okay, there you go. So I'm going to let you get started, and I guess we can still continue to have a conversation about this, but you're going to show us kind of what a session may look like if somebody comes to visit, correct?
Right. So as he's going through them, I guess we can talk it through.
Yeah, perfect.
So first and foremost, as she comes in, this is not the first step. The first step is helping to determine what the issue is.
Right.
So consultation and conversation. Right. Then after that, we can then determine the mode of action in terms of the types of stretches that we're going to do, if it's going to be targeted or global, and the duration in which we're going to actually do it. Right. We're trying to, you know, give a little introduction, you know, a little teaser, and then we progressively increase the amount of tension or force we're going to actually apply.
And you can be in constant dialogue with your stretch therapist to say, you know, that is causing some discomfort, or I have a knee injury, can you not? Okay, got it. Yeah, so I think she's enjoying that. She thinks she's saying it's amazing.
Immediately releasing exactly where my tension is.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh,
fantastic.
Believe it or not, this that he's doing, I'm feeling in my lower back.
Wow.
It's about L4, L5. So.
Wow.
And this is the part that we like, you know, just the conversing with the therapist, you know, it helps to inform us as to how far we're supposed to go, or if we're supposed to dial it back.
Yeah, so and anybody can come, right? Like men, women, can children get stretch therapy?
Yes, anybody, with a few caveats. If you're having like an active infection, we try and avoid that.
Got it.
If you have like osteoporosis, then this may not be for you, right? Or if the injury is too acute, then sometimes maybe we'd like to give the tissue some time to rest, and then we'd actually bring you in.
So where does this happen? Where can people come for stretch therapy?
Right, so this happens at my office on 23 Hayning Road, HD Physiotherapy. It's just outside of New Kingston for those who are not familiar with Hayning Road.
Okay, great. And we can find you online on Instagram?
Yes, so hd.physio is where you find me. We're working on the website now, so that's not fully available.
Okay, perfect. I love personally that, sorry, I touched my mic. I love personally that this is happening in a physiotherapist's office because I feel like it has an added layer of
safety.
Exactly, you know, for any
comfort.
Injury that may happen. If you're nervous about that, you can really feel confident that, you know, we are in a good spot. I'm going to take it over to what's happening with Yendi now, and she looks relaxed, but also breathing through, you know, like she's really actually receiving this work right now, which is amazing. And I know Carlton is doing a good job. Carlton, how long have you been doing this?
Funny, I just started in April.
For the stretch therapy part
of it. For the stretch therapy part, but I've been a personal trainer for about 6 years now.
Yeah.
When I completed my degree in sports and science, I started Prezzifitness. That's my brand. It's my personal training brand. And then it grew from there. I met them way through therapy, basically. I was his patient. And then the relationship grew from there.
Yeah. I want to talk about, you know, we have such a big working out culture. We're exercising all the time. I don't see anybody really stretching anymore, pre-workout, post-workout. I imagine it can be causing some injury, especially because so many people are working out on their own, not necessarily all the time with a personal trainer who may encourage that. Let's talk about the importance of including stretching pre-workout, post-workout, and even if you're not working out at all.
Right. You see, and it sort of stems into what you were mentioning earlier about the mental aspect of our culture. Is that many of us are for the instant gratification. We just want to get into it, disregarding the preparation and disregarding the post-recovery work. The stretching beforehand helps to increase blood flow to the muscles. You know, it helps to mitigate against you actually becoming injured.
Yes.
Because tense muscles, they tend to get hurt when you try to exert yourself. So that's very important. But post exercise, it's important to also stretch because it helps to reduce that subsequent muscle soreness.
Got it.
Right.
And shorten the recovery time.
And shorten the recovery time.
Surely. Okay.
But with stretch therapy, though, as you mentioned with the office, is that we're not just focusing on this alone. It's also an adjunct. Yes, it can be a standalone, but we try to be more holistic. Right.
I love it. I don't have any injuries. Can I just come to the office one day and say, hey, you know, I'd love to book a session with yourself or with Carlton? That's okay. I don't need to have a referral from a doctor or anything like that.
Not for this component.
Okay, got it.
But for physiotherapy, definitely.
You do, yes. Okay, got it. Wow, this is amazing. Again, just remind us again where you are online, on Instagram, how people can find you.
Right, so it's hd.physio, and it's 23 Hayning Road. That's just outside of New Kingston.
Well, I think I'm coming to visit you very soon. This looks great, and Yendi looks like we're going to just leave her there for the rest of the hour. Okay, that was Demoy Henry and Carlton Sinclair. Here I am, joining us for Well Yes, and that was really informative. It's time for another break, but lucky for you, there's a lot more sunrise after this. This was great. Thank you. Really, I've